Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you all to the official press conference. Uh, believe some people were not able to make it here, but the official main event was supposed to be Santos Santana taking on Mike Tyson for the, I believe, the WBC Cruiserweight title. But to start things off, I will go ahead and announce our first fight in July, which will be taking place next month. At this time, we will have Sacred Hearn walking out. Hang on a second here. We'll have Sacred Hearn walk out at this time. I'm not sure where he's at. There he is. As you can see right there, current PBC co-owner. My apologies for the slandering. And there's, okay, well, Psalms, the co-main event, one half of the co-main event on the Santana card. Yeah, that's good, that's good. And now I'll also have Atkins walking out on the right here. We have Noah, I believe. Yeah, Nelson Murray, otherwise known as Nelson Atkins, already a little bit of controversy between the two. Let's get a little face off here. Oh, and a little bit of action already. Alright, well. Yo! At this time, we'll just ask if they have any final words. Sacred Hearn, Mr. Hearn says he's gonna kill him come July. Says he's easy work. We'll see if Nelson has any responses back from that. Says we'll see. Well, now we'll get on to the main event. Let me fix my posture here real quick, bro. We'll also get Noah Starr. I believe he's supposed to be taking on Cole Spark. I'm not sure what side he's coming from, but he should be coming on. He should be coming from either the left or the right. I'm not too sure. Also had a special request for me to play this, I guess, quote unquote diss track on Cole Spark. His opponent is walking out right there. This time I will begin to play the little diss track that he made. It's actually not even that bad, honestly. I don't know. He actually cooked on the diss track. I'm not gonna lie. Where's it at? All right.
Trying on my name, no one star is too easy. Rather be a legend than these haters tryna be me. To my bro, God lost me, need to go on TV. But I got static for a spark that's tryna be me. Star boy star, that's my name, I'm too cold, bro. I just linked cold girl, she said he got chilled, bro. I just gave me a contract, said I'm fighting cold spark. No star, I'm here, bitch, I carry the bow star. Chillin' need to pussy, you should partner with his cold on. Pulling up on cold spark, I'm making summer cold warm. Dear cold spark, I have to feel your girl in. Dark tan, I've tripled the price as a Birkin. Pack a motion like I hit the lottery. On a fight, I'm getting paid, not for free. No, but I can fit a couple G's. No star, I'm pushing P, I'm pushing P. Cold spark fell off, now we tryna get back up and try fight me. Cops gonna learn the hard way. Feeling like Harambe. They said VVS, babe.
Alright. Well, interesting diss track. That's actually kind of fire. I can't lie. That was a good diss track. Now on to the main event of June 22nd. Alright, now on to the main event of June 22nd. So obviously his opponent Santos Santana was obviously not able to make it. Unless let me make sure. Yeah, he obviously wasn't able to make it. If a man has fear in another man, that does not define a man. You have my promise. Tyson says he's gonna make a promise here. Well, he got censored. Santos fought nobody good. Like I said, as we all know, Santos Santana is, I believe, undefeated 8-0-0 with I'm not sure how many knockouts. Tyson saying he's not gonna let him get too comfortable. Psalms tapping in saying Mike Tyson is the greatest welterweight of all time. All right, on to the next question. Come Saturday night, what can be expected from Mike Tyson? Well, obviously, we all know Mike Tyson is a very high volume puncher, very aggressive, does not let go at all, just on and on. He's just very aggressive, backs you up against the ropes, backs you up into the corner, and just is overall a really aggressive fighter. We'll see how that ties in come Saturday night when he goes up against the. Haven't really watched much of Santos fights, but we'll see how that comes up when he has to face Santos Santana inside the ring comes Saturday, June 22nd on Matchroom pay-per-view. And while we await his response, I would like to announce the earlier fights that walked out earlier, Sacred Hearn and Noah Atkins or Nelson Murray or whatever. Those fights will be taking place in July. A date is still to be scheduled. I will not release any other information at this time, but it will be taking place in July. It is set to be a collaboration between Matchroom and I believe Blocks Boy Promotions. The card, I will say this, is supposed to be a US versus UK card. It's scheduled. Half the card is already filled, and I guess Mike Tyson did not get the question, or maybe he didn't understand. I didn't really paraphrase it well. Oh, okay, he was changing. But obviously, Sacred Hearn, I believe still the main event. I'm not sure. I believe he's either the co-main or the main event. Coming off a loss against Colt Spark about 2 or 3 days ago. I believe he lost by a 4-point difference. He bribed the Matchroom owners for an extra 2 rounds. Still ended up losing. Unfortunately, it just was not his night. I will be making a fight trailer for those fights later. Oh, something's going on. Okay, he got confused. He didn't see the question, I guess. What can be expected from Mike Tyson come Saturday night? Knockout or decision? Me personally, I think Mike would definitely be going for the knockout. Like I said, he's a very high aggressive puncher, known for his aggressive style. I think that will cause Santos Santana a couple of problems come Saturday night, but we'll see. As I was saying before, this next card will take place in July. US versus UK card. He's this dude's either taking really long to type or he's just I'm not sure what's going on. Golly. It's just tags. Alright, well this is a bad press conference. It's very last minute. I didn't even know. He says, I'm not sure what that means. He says, yeah, I can't give you both. You just gotta come Saturday to see. It's finna be a movie. Short press conference because this was like last. I didn't even know we were supposed to host at this time. I literally woke up and then there was just an event scheduled. So apologies for the terrible press right there. And I didn't even release link to the actual server. Santos, don't get too comfortable. Final words from Mike Tyson warning Santos Santana to not get too comfortable in the ring. In that ring, he says in that ring, I'm going to knock you out. Interesting words from Santos Santana's side. Make sure y'all pull up June 22nd, Saturday night. We'll be live, I believe, from the AT&T Stadium or on the Estadio. The venue is still yet to be chosen, but the promotional videos and posters will be out soon. Tyson says that's all he has for Santana right now. All right, now on to the co-main event. I'll let Adrian Omerta here, my colleague here, announce the co-main event. I will say though, Saul Mayweather is definitely making his return to the ring. I really gotta get this dude. All right, hold up. Bro, I'm gonna have to do it myself. Mayweather is to my left. All right, Solms, how do you feel about this upcoming fight? Says it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy work. Says he has no worry whatsoever. Says easy work, easy work, easy everything. It's going to be a slugfest. There's going to be blood on my hands after this bout. He says he's coming for the victory. Says it's going to be an absolute war. He says he's going to have no mercy whatsoever on Abdul Wahid. Abdul Wahid is currently, I believe, 6-0-0 with 4 knockouts. So that means he... I'm not doing math. I'm not. It's... Okay. Is there any respect from you when it comes to fighting an opponent like Abdul Wahid? Says hell no. He says there's no respect whatsoever towards Abdul Wahid. Says, man, you feel me? When we have a deep history like that, there's bound to be like almost no respect. Yeah, bound to be no respect whatsoever. It's all about blood now. I'll type the next question. No respects. Just blood. Says there's no respect whatsoever. It's just going to be blood Saturday night. I think he's done. If you win Saturday night, would you be willing to give Wahid a rematch? At this time, there is no rematch clause in the actual contract. It says no. If he wins, that's it. That's all and done. Oh, apparently he's about to call someone out. He says he wants a title shot next. He doesn't care. Says he'll be 9-0, undefeated. It's that time. Says he's aiming big. There's obviously some big names like Sacred Hearn, Colt Spark, etc. in the super middleweight division. Are any of those names an interesting fight for you? Because as you guys can remember, Psalm and Abdul are obviously in the super welterweight division, which is about, I believe, 2 divisions below the super middleweight division, which is currently where Sacred Hearn and Colt Spark are currently, you know, in other superstars as well. He says he would 100% move up if he wins his fight. He calls out Sacred Hearn for the WBO super middleweight title. He says both of them deserve it if they win their fight. Hello. Any final words for Wahid? And I'm also going to ask him about his predictions. Don't blink. Essentially, he says it might be Wahid's last ever blink. And he's gone. I was going to ask him his... Alright, well... Remember, ladies and gentlemen, all this action will be taking place June 22nd live on Matchroom pay-per-view. We have Santos Santana taking on Mike Tyson for the WBC Cruiserweight title. Then right after that, for the co-main event, we have Psalms Mayweather taking on Abdul Wahid in the super welterweight division, scheduled for, I believe, 10 rounds, and the winner of that will eventually get to fight for a title, or, as Psalm stated, one of them will consider moving up weight divisions to take on Sacred Hearn, Colt Spark, or anybody in the super middleweight division. Make sure you guys do not miss the action live Saturday night. Venue is still to be chosen. We still have some other really big fights to be announced. The main card is also going to be really stacked come Saturday night. We hope to see you all there, both in person and on the live stream. But for now, that will be it for me for now. But I would like to appreciate all of those who tuned into this live stream and who were able to pull up to the press conference. Weigh-ins will be 100% better. This was a last-minute type thing. So considering how it was last minute and I tried my hardest, then I didn't go that bad. But we'll see you all both in July at some point and on Saturday night, June 22nd, when Santos Santana takes on Mike Tyson for the WBC title.